Good morning, Brian. We are down here at Festival Plaza to talk about Gumbo Gladiators, a huge event this weekend that will be taking place right here in downtown Shreveport. So I want you to describe this to me as if I've never been to Gumbo Gladiators before. What is this event like? What does it bring to the community? Fill me in.
I love that. So as you look around right now, it's empty tents. It's white, it's dark, there's not a whole lot going on. But starting today at noon, our teams are going to be pulling in their very best decorations, their very best gumbo, and it is just a really good, feel-good event. You come in, you see the decorations, you smell the gumbo, you hear the chatter and the laughter and the music playing. A crew of Centaur always gives us some of the best music, and it's just fun and for a good cause. Volunteers for Youth Justice, what we do is we work with children and families in crisis, and every dollar spent here goes back to our programming, and that's the most important part.
How good is that? That is such a cool thing, especially because there are like over 50 teams that are coming here?
We do. So here's my count right now. I have over 47 pots of gumbo.
Wow.
That's over 360 gallons of gumbo.
Wow.
It's a lot of gumbo.
Yes.
So it is seafood gumbo, chicken and sausage, and lanyap.
Yes.
Which is anything that's not seafood or chicken and sausage. So think wild game, duck,
Yes.
goose, pheasant, rabbit, things like that.
Wow. So we hope you guys are hungry this weekend. Come prepared, come hungry. And so talk to me a little bit about this contest that obviously people come here, they want to win that gumbo trophy. How do they win that?
There's so many ways to win it, but there's first, second, and third for all of our categories, and we have a double blind judging opportunity, a way that we judge. We have local people in the community, they come out, they judge, but then they can win best booth, best decorated, most team spirit, or People's Choice. So everybody that comes in gets a People's Choice coin, and they can decide what their favorite gumbo is. And I tell you, it's never the same.
Yeah.
There's a different team every time. So
now, how do you actually buy the gumbo? Is that something you need to bring cash for? Do you buy tickets at the booth?
Yes.
How does that work?
So it's $2 to get in, and kids 12 and under are free. And we have a free children's area also. So the only cash that you'll need is to buy the tickets. It's $2. It's 2 tickets a sample.
Okay.
The tickets are only $1. We have a special where you can get a signature gumbo bowl with 40 tickets for $40. I mean, it is really, really awesome.
Very cool.
So you'll go right to the big tower. You will buy your tickets, and you will go taste all you want. And these samples, they're 4 ounces. We don't skimp on these samples. Yeah. So I can only ever get about 7 in out of, like I said, 47 pots of gumbo.
Yeah, that was a big thing. Last year, I was able to go with an old reporter of ours, Miss Sydney Lane Carter. A little shout out to her. We were able to come to this event last year. And I do remember, we hit about 6 different places before we were actually really full. And I eat a lot. I eat a lot. And so, being able to walk around, but it's also talking to the people, right? Learning about their stories. It's learning what they bring to the area. You know, so many people are coming in here touring and seeing our city for the first time, coming to try different pots of gumbo. It's got to be an awesome thing to kind of bring to the city.
It is so much fun. We have people that come from Arkansas, Mississippi, Texas. Brobridge is one of our teams. I already got a phone call from them yesterday and said, rain or shine, we're coming, Miss Alex.
Amazing.
And I said, then come on.
Yes.
So, and then local teams that we love. We had 11 new teams sign up this year.
Yes.
Just because they want to be a part of this event and the atmosphere. We have live music, the Justin Sanders Band, Louisiana's playing. So you don't want to miss it. Rain or shine, we gumbo.
Absolutely. Rain or shine, we gumbo, guys. That is going to be our saying all morning long. Guys, we will see you guys right after the break. Good morning, Brian. Yes, we are out here at Festival Plaza talking about Gumbo Gladiators, a big event happening all this weekend here in downtown Shreveport. And so we kind of talked about what Gumbo Gladiators is about, the teams, the competition, all that. Let's talk about what it does for the community. Obviously, tons of people are going to be coming to this event from all over, from Arkansas, Texas, Mississippi, from outside of those neighboring states. Talk to us about how important that is for the community.
So Gumbo Gladiators is the Volunteer for Youth Justice, our largest event. And so what we do is that brings awareness to the programming that we have in Northwest Louisiana, we have 9 major programs working with the families across the lifespan. We work with our foster kiddos. We work with children in the schools with truancy. We have we work with kiddos in the classroom with regulation skills and teachers on TBRI, along with our FINS, which is working with our youth that may be ungovernable or families that need wraparound services. And then, of course, our Family Resource Center, where we're working with the family as a whole, parenting, education, concrete funds for people. And so ultimately, it's great for the community because people are coming into Shreveport-Bossier, but also we're able to get our awareness out of the programming. We can't do this without our sponsors. Our title sponsor is Morrison DeWitt again this year, and we're so thankful for them. Ross Foote also always provides for us, being our tent sponsors, along with so many other in-kind sponsors and people who just want to pour into Volunteers for Youth Justice.
That is so powerful, especially because, it's such a fun event for the people around the area to come to. Trying gumbo, come on. And then coming out and then also supporting kids. That is literally 2 great things being put together. And like we said, again, that is just so powerful, being able to have such a positive thing in our area, right? Okay, going into, again, this weekend, right? When do we open up? When can people get their hands and on their taste buds on some gumbo?
I love that. So we actually will open the gates tomorrow, Saturday, March 7th at 11 o'clock. You can come, get a feel of the land, start listening to the Justin Sanders Band, and then at noon, tasting opens. So from noon to 4, we taste, and then at 4, we do the big award ceremony. So it's not a long festival. It's real quick because the gumbo goes fast, but our judges will start at 8 in the morning. Our teams get here tomorrow morning at 4:30. Roux is made on site.
Yeah.
Everything is right here. And so we're down here, we're having fun, we have music going on. Starting at 4:30, we start our judging process around 10. And then the gates open at 11. We have the free children's area. Again, over 15 vendors will be there with free children activities and bounce houses. We have bands. We have Thrifty down here, just giving us all the good drinks.
Absolutely.
And then just a lot of, and then concessions for those that don't like gumbo.
Absolutely. So there's so much for you guys to come out here and enjoy this weekend. Of course, also supporting the kids is such a big factor of that. Look, we have so much more coming up in the next 30 minutes. We'll be talking to a family that has been coming to the Gumbo Gladiators event for a while, participating in that event. But for right now, we're sending it back to the studio with Shannon.
I can imagine that all the folks that are planning to compete in that are at home stirring up the roux, so it gets really starting to smoke and get that really good crispiness. Yeah.
Good morning, Brian. We're here back at Festival Plaza talking about Gumbo Gladiators, and do I have a special guest with me this morning, Miss Glenda. She has been at Gumbo Gladiators every single year, 13 years, if I am remembering correctly. Right. And so obviously this competition means a lot to you, your family. Talk to us about why you guys are coming here year after year.
Well, first of all, Juvenile Justice does such great work with our kids. And it's a great organization, and it gives. And if I can bring my family out, I can teach them how to make gumbo. And that way, when I go in the nursing home, I know I have a good bowl of gumbo.
Absolutely.
And I have my son, his friends. I've got my granddaughter and her friends. I've got my great grandnieces that come out and help serve. And I'm getting them involved in donating their time for a worthwhile cause. And we love Gumbo Gladiators. We make 3 gumbos. We do a melange, which is our duck. My son loves doing the duck one. I have a granddaughter that makes the chicken and sausage, and I do the seafood. And then I have niece and nephew from Gilmer, Texas, that come on out, Hawesville, and they cook. And they love it too. And we're just a family group cooking together, can't beat it.
You can't beat something like that.
No.
Having your grandkids come out and just spending time, right?
Oh,
and
yes,
especially
yes.
spending time towards something that's an amazing cause, right?
Yeah, and we stay like the week before we get together. We get everything ready. We pack our trailer. Everything's cleaned and ready to go. We're cutting our chicken, cutting our sausage, learning little secrets that my mother and grandmother taught me, and my wonderful aunts who I feel them around me when I'm cooking.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of it, right?
yes,
and
yes.
I know every year, whether it's rain or shine,
Oh.
being out there with them has to be
yes.
it has to be such a beautiful thing.
And the public.
Yes.
They are such wonderful people and very supportive. So we love meeting them and seeing them every year too, hopefully at our tent.
Yes, exactly. And come taste some great gumbo, guys. Look, we're going to be here with Miss Glenda all morning long talking about her story, what brought her to Gumbo Gladiators, and how amazing of an event that you guys support. And welcome back to Festival Plaza, everybody. Gumbo Gladiators is this weekend, March 7th, and we are here with Miss Glenda. You have been here at Gumbo Gladiators for 13 years, every single year. But let me ask you, going back, what sparked your love for cooking and ultimately led you here?
Family. I am a true blood Cajun, and Cajun's favorite hobby is cooking. And I learned it from my grandmother, my mother, my aunts. And now, not everybody in my family, I have 4 siblings. I have a brother that loves to cook, but I have 2 sisters that aren't that great at it. They just didn't like it.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love it.
Absolutely.
I like playing with my food is what I call with it. I mean, I love to put tender care, love in every spoonful that I serve my guests.
Now, where will you be set up at here? Can we point at it so that people can come in and look?
We're right underneath the bridge over there.
Perfect.
Over there. And they'll have a big sign that says Cooking Cousins. And they have been so great to let us have 2 tents because we have a volume of people who like our gumbo that have tried it out for 13 years. And I also do boudin balls. I'm trying to perfect my recipe on that. And we have sometimes little extras. But yeah, people come out and we enjoy it. And
I love that.
And I have my great nieces come out, and they're the servers. And they're so special. They love it.
It's a full family thing. You get the whole family out,
Yeah.
and you guys get to enjoy a day together. You guys get to see the community come out and have a good time. You guys get to listen to some live music. I mean, it's a whole day put together, and it's even better coming out and spending it with your nieces and nephews. It's got to be an amazing thing.
My sons, daughters. It's just great.
Absolutely.
And they're friends.
Yes.
That's what I like too. It's spreading that Cajun heritage.
Absolutely.
That I absolutely love.
Well, look, guys, we have that live stream at 7 a.m. just under 10 minutes. If you guys go to the KTVS Plus app, you can hear me and Miss Glenda talk a little bit more about her history, about Gumbo Gladiators, and all of that good stuff. It's actually a little fun fact here before we give it back to you guys. It will be your birthday this weekend as well. So a little happy birthday to Miss Glenda as well. For right now, we're sending it back to the studio with Shannon.
Well, it is birthday madness all around, and on behalf of all of us here at the studio, we just want to wish Taylor out there in the field a happy birthday. I think we even have, fact or fiction. This is the headline that was reading on the daily KTBS. Friendly neighborhood Taylor Gibson, a year older. Fact. That is fact. Come on, I gave them a baby picture of him. I really wanted to see that.
Yeah, I know. Where's that? Come on.
His ego probably would have taken a dent there.